Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to be going through and taking a look at the brand new drop coming tomorrow in NBA 2K25 My Team, which is called Spin Cycle. Before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 40,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, multiple videos a day. Would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it and let's talk about what might be the worst drop of the year. I mean, like hideous, legitimately. Not only is the card art bad, I guess the spin cycle concept is because of like washing machine and lightning. I don't even know. But the card art's ugly and the cards themselves suck. Unseld's decent. Kyrie's nothing. Gordon Hayward's, his upper's bad this year, so he's probably not that good either. Horford and Cunningham are not useful cards. This is a drop that this might be the worst single pack drop of the year in terms of how good these cards are compared to the cards that are already out at their positions. I'm not sure there's a single card in this drop that is a top 10, maybe Wes Unseld. Wes Unseld is the only player in this drop that is a top 10 player at his position. I don't think any of these other guys are. Like, this is, not every drop has to be souped, but come on, like these cards are not good. We'll start with Unseld because I think he's the most intriguing of the drop, but in general, like there is nothing. I mean, he's good, right? But there's nothing too exciting. You're looking at 88 speed, 85 three ball, athletic beast, solid defender. Badge wise, 23 total badges. You're going to need to add Deadeye, Limitless, Shifty, Slippery, Handles for Days, Lightning Launch, Glove, Immovable, Interceptor, Off-Ball Pass, On-Ball, and his Pick Dodger. He needs like 12 badges and can only get 6. So that's not ideal. Even if you leave the playmaking badges off, you add Immovable, Off-Ball Pest, Interceptor, On-Ball Menace, Deadeye, and Limitless. Still missing some important badges, so that's not ideal in the first place. He's also only 6'7". Now he has an afro that makes him look taller than 6'7", so I'll give him that. Maybe 6'8", 6'9". His jumper's good. I'll say that. Kyrie Escape's not as good this year. Basic dribble style is useless. Harden behind the back isn't as good this year. He doesn't have much by way of movement. He's jumper's money. I mean, he's got an elite jumper. He's going to be good defensively, and he's got an elite jumper, but he even needs defensive badges to be truly high level defensively. So as a whole, you're looking at a card who just like, honestly, a little bit useless, to be totally honest. Like this is the best card of the drop, and he's going to be a good popper, but he's missing too many badges. He's undersized. He doesn't have any playmaking, which generally for an undersized player, you want them to be better at playmaking than average if they are going to be undersized. Because at this point, 6'7" at power forward, look, that's not going to be great. That's going to be a big mismatch against Anthony Davis and Jaren Jackson Jr. and guys like that, let alone Wilt Chamberlain and Kareem and guys like that at the power forward position, Shaq, whoever else it may be. So I think size-wise, you're looking at a limited card in that aspect. And just overall, if this is the best card of the drop, that's not a good sign. Because like Kyrie, let's be honest, y'all. Kyrie's he's not that special in this game. He's great in real life, but in this game, he's fast. He can shoot. He's got a little bit of dunking. Defensively, he's not bad, but he's 6'2", so he's undersized. His release is better this year for sure, but still not. I mean, actually, I'd say his jumper's pretty good. I don't mind the jumper, but his dribble style isn't great. His escape isn't great. His behind the back isn't great. He's not as good this year movement-wise as he's been the last couple of years. Certainly not last year. His dribble style was the best dribble style in the game last year. This year, it is absolutely not. Shooting-wise, he's going to be great. Playmaking-wise, he'll be okay, but I wish the movement was a little better. He's an okay-ish slasher. At least he can dunk. That's good. In the past, 2K's dropped Kyrie cards that for some reason can't dunk, and he should be able to dunk. And I do like the fact his jumper's better this year, but he's undersized and he's not an absolutely elite playmaking guard, which he needs to be at his size. He needs like pretty much god tier 6 to be a top tier PG at this point. He'll be fun to use, but he's not a top 10 point guard in the game, in all honesty. And then Gordon Hayward in previous years has had an absolutely awesome jumper. This year his upper is strange. It's just not good. So he's got decent speed, high three ball, good defender, but not insane defender. Slashing wise, I mean, he's got off posterizer, but only an 80 driving dunk. So what is that really going to do for you? I don't know, man. Maybe like, again, he's got 24 total badges. Does admittedly have most of the important ones. So really you just add like brick wall, movable paint patroller, rebound chaser, dimer, and mini marksman, and you're good. Maybe rise up. I mean, not too bad there. But the jumper, again, the base is good. The upper is not this year. That Steve Smith card, the upper ruins that card. He's got KCP base, which is one of the best base in the game. And his jumper sucks because Gordon Hayward's upper ruins it. CP escape isn't bad. Anthony Edwards behind the back isn't anything good. Pro dribble style is the most normal dribble style. Like that's the one they give to the majority of cards. Again, not elite playmaking, not an elite jumper. Stat and badge wise, good, not insane. I don't know, man. I'm looking at this whole drop and I'm trying to see what the exciting part about this is, and I don't see any. Al Horford, same type of story. 69 speed, 6'9" power forward. Who wants this card? Who asked? Like literally, who asked? I don't even need to look at anything else. Not to mention, Al Horford's jumper is one of the uglier jumpers in the game, and he's got basic dribble style. Like Kemba Escape is cool, but he's got basic behind the back, basic dribble style, 69 speed at 6'9". What am I supposed to do with this card? 74 agility. He's not going to move laterally either. Like this card stinks. This drop stinks. I have nothing else to say other than that. This is a disappointing drop, plain and simple. I guess it's good because it basically tells people, oh yeah, well, no interest, no need to really interact with this drop. Just go play a different game. But like, this is so lame. I don't know. As long as they keep dropping free content, like the win streak on Sunday was really good for Ron Artest. They're dropping free grindable stuff on nearly a weekly basis now, even if it's not top tier cards. And if they keep dropping good budget cards on Friday, like this isn't awful. But the honest truth is when you look at the hidden gems left in the game, there's a lot of bad ones. And so we're going to get a lot of drops like this where the lower tier cards are just kind of garbage. Like this is a fully just throwing cards out there because they're in hidden gems drop. Not exciting. Like Billy Cunningham's got good stats. On paper, he's a solid card, but he's a 6'6" small forward. He's not unbelievably elite defensively. He's not an incredible shooter. Pro dribble style, Tatum escape isn't good. Kyrie behind the back, meh. Draymond base, that's not very good. Like, just as a whole, again, this is a very, very mediocre card. You'd rather have Calvin Nat, Gerald Wallace, Jeff Green, Paulo Banchero, et cetera, other guys who are going to be relatively affordable or super affordable, even like DeMar Carroll. Rather have him. Than this Billy Cunningham. As a whole, this is the worst drop of the year. I think that is an accurate description for this drop. There is almost nothing, not almost nothing. There really is nothing exciting. Even the best card is a guy who nobody with a top team is even considering picking up. Like Unseld's decent. Kyrie will be somewhat fun. And that's about the only positives that I can say about this drop. There is nothing in here that makes me want to load up the game and grind tomorrow. And I think y'all probably, in all likelihood, feel somewhere around the same way. So let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section down below. I'd be interested to hear how y'all feel about this one, but I would not be surprised at all if y'all agree entirely with me that this is just very, very boring. Unless you are a huge fan of one of these players, I don't see why anybody would be excited about this drop. This does nothing. At least put a good budget card in here. Something. Maybe there'll be good diamond tomorrow. We'll see. But I don't even have very high hopes for that because if it's this bad of a drop throughout the rest, even if there is a good diamond, he's going to wind up being more expensive than he should be because everybody else is going to be, I don't know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Tuesday content just looks like it's going to be a dud this season. It is what it is. I hope y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.